teams, Chris, look fantastic during the regular year, but once they get to the playoffs, they really struggle. They can't seem to find themselves. Why is that?
Well, one thing is that certain teams are just built to win regular season games. When you can hone in on a team for 7 games, can they make an adjustment? Can they play together? In the playoffs, you need star power that's working together. You need everyone on the same page. What you did during the season no longer works in the playoffs. Right. How can the coaches, how can your teammates, how can you make everyone better and adjust at the same time? If you're lacking in any area, you're vulnerable.
They become exposed, don't they?
You become exposed because what you do every night may not be an advantage against the team that you're about to play in a 7-game stretch. Yeah, definitely. Teams are vulnerable. You have to hone in and, again, be the best version of you so you can adapt to any situation in that game.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Nowitzki is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the 5. Shoots from 12. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
No good on that one. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
And he sinks the second.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Curry kicks to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Doncic passes to Brunson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Inside, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson making sure they get the best shot possible.
Doncic with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
It was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Curry finds Durant. It's tipped, and he recovers it. The second effort, and that one is good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
It doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. The jump hook, and it's Nowitzki missing. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Indiana.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Here's Cousins. Outside for Durant. Fires from 14. Again, Durant missing.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the pass to Powell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. From the arc. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Thompson. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
Ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. They get a hand on it. And so here is Golden State. Curry dishes to Durant. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Finney-Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one misses. Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core of fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
And so here is Dallas. 6-point game.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic with it. It's up against Thompson. Doncic, no good.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Outside for Durant. Pass to Cousins. Golden State moving it around. 5 to shoot. Durant just inside the line. And another basket for Golden State.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Kevin Durant in the summer of 2017 took a $10 million discount to help the Warriors retain guys like Iguodala and Livingston. This summer, a new deal.
Well, for a superstar like him, the max salary is already a discount. I mean, Kevin Durant deserves top dollar. And with the team moving into a new arena next year, they can afford it.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 9th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. To halt the run, Doncic, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 11. And here is Doncic. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Durant. But he gets it back.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Shot from free throw range. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches they were the better team.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Nowitzki with the steal. Now Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Powell. Latrey. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. They kick it out to Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Outside for Durant. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. Now, here's Doncic. Good D by Thompson.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Here's Durant. Stolen. Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Doncic. Here's Brunson from outside the arc. And he dunks it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high the rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice too. I mean, we have so many players. Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand. So you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Burke with the ball. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 7. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Kleba kicks to Jackson. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Lee.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Lee against Thompson. Shoots over Burke. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5 now.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Burke looking over the floor. Inside, Finney-Smith. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Thompson inside. Working on Lee. Low block shot on the way. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Thompson. Burke, the pass to Lee. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got his first points of the night.
And when Lee has the ball there, it's over. He's going up for the throwdown every time.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Over Lee. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 7 points for Klay Thompson. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Burke finds Lee. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They have a 9-point lead.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Well, that's put them up by double digits, trying to run away with this one wire to wire.
Now here's Burke, guarded closer. Outside Jackson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to it.
To the inside. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Burke. Back to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. In third, the Warriors.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And that one falls for Burke. And the Warriors making a change here. Cook's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Harris is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Iguodala, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Burke. Over Cook. Burke can't get it to go. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, here's Iguodala, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Oh, the quick jump of Iguodala. Easy money.
Mavericks trail by 9. Burke with it. 9-point game his last outing. The Warriors pull it in. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now in the later stages of his career, Dirk Nowitzki talked about how special he feels marching his way up the all-time scoring leaderboard.
Makes you reflect, you know, milestones always make you reflect on everything. I've been really blessed.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and training buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Jackson is out there with Lee. Then there's Trey Burke. Then it's Devin Harris. And it's Kleba in at the center, locking down the middle. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, such a monster. I mean, just such a smooth operator in the pick and roll. Clay times his move perfect.
And Z-Web, you talk about a tandem of shooters. None better than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, splash. You know, the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry, he is the best shooter of all time, but I would say this. Klay Thompson is not far off. You think about his 60-point game in 2017. He only took 11 dribbles. He had the ball in his hands for only 90 seconds, and he dropped 60. I mean, that's one of the all-time scoring clinics.
Lee passes to Harris. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and he drops that one in. Harris has got his second basket of the night. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Cook kicks to Yarebko. Thompson passes to Cook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Harris against Thompson to the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Andre Iguodala. And Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky, a consistent 3-and-D veteran.
And, you know, more of a journeyman's career, but I'll tell you what, he's a winner and competes, does those little things, and, boy, he makes some big shots.
The first one falls.
Look, he's 6'5", 200 pounds. Lee is no easy cover. You got to love this guy's intensity.
And both free throws good for a lead.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
To the middle. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Harris.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Jerebko. The pass to Thompson. Over Harris. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 12 in the game. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure, but he's not a pushover.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Some changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Jerebko. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Iguodala. Takes it from 10. That's good on the jump shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harris against Curry. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Cook. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Harris. Pass to Kleba. Fires the 3. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Cook, the pass to Iguodala. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Harris, and the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Doncic is subbed in for Jackson. Here's Powell. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
Nowitzki bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. Here is Durant. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. Unloads. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Mavericks trail by 10. Feeds to Powell. Shoots the 3. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Cook. Here's Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Now, here's Burke. D right on him, and Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Mavericks call time here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And seeing where the Warriors are, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to make a run at the championship.
Outside, Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
And this is what makes Green so valuable. He's a big man with an outside shot. He helps stretch the floor.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Kevin Durant. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Tipped away. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Curry with the stuff.
That's a play that only superstars make. I mean, Durant comes up with the swipe on one end and gets the finish on the other.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Durant, down low. Here's Powell, nails the baby hook. Powell's got his first basket of the night. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Curry. He kicks to Livingston. Passes to Cousins. From deep. Again, Curry missing.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. They're going to hold him out for the rest of the game, and though they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him. Well, if you think about Sean Livingston's career, you know how close it came to ending. A knee injury so severe that doctors considered amputation. But he never gave up, and he made it back.
5 on the clock. Nowitzki for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
The pass to Cousins. Misses off the left iron. And C-Webb Livingston's story. So many extremes, from a young franchise cornerstone with the Clippers to wondering if he'd ever be able to play again, ever be able to walk again.
Yeah, he fought his way through. First a journeyman, bouncing around 8 or 9 teams, and then a key factor for the Warriors championship team. I mean, you could make a movie about it. That's how dramatic it is.
The Mavericks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Curry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight. Well, newsflash, the league has fallen hard for the three-pointer. Steph Curry, he breaks his own three-point shooting record year after year. No player epitomizes that more than Steph Curry, whether it's highlight-worthy heaves or setting records or winning titles. His long-range mastery has shifted the NBA landscape.
The first free throw is good. Chris, I've heard someone say that Steph Curry's success was, to a degree, hurting the game because kids just want to shoot threes now. Do you buy that?
Well, I definitely understand what they meant. They meant that, you know, guys don't want to get the fundamentals, kids being that because they see the highlight of Steph Curry. And I think that's actually a compliment. When I played basketball, I would go right out and dunk. That didn't mean Dominique or Michael Jordan messed the game up. But definitely their dunk overshadowed the basics of the game, and coaches were complaining back then. So that's all that means. But you see thousands of kids showing up early to games to watch Steph's ball handling drills. Steph is the best three-point shooter that the NBA has ever seen, and it shifted the dynamic of the NBA. I think, you know, they understand how much work he puts into his overall games, and it's up for coaches at a young age to explain it.
Good on the shot. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him
now. Here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded, and Durant sends it back. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Warriors.
And their guards have led the way in that regard. The ball is in their hands, and credit to them. They're not just looking to get shots up. They're of the mindset to create great looks for everybody.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Urebko is subbed in for Draymond Green. Lee's checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both. And here is Curry. He's got 8. Kicks to Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, Kevin, this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Durant took a lot of heat for his move to the Warriors in 2016, but it doesn't look like he's regretted it one bit.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Powell. Down low, here's Finney-Smith, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta get him a few big pats on the back.
Powell finds Lee, stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 21.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I'd keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. The 11-footer, and again, Dallas turns it over.
Oh, that's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Warriors leading by 22. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry. Steph Curry, of course, a 2-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Kerr would say it's limiting his turnovers.
Well, we forget Steph was a shooting guard up until his final season in college. I mean, he made incredible strides as a ball handler, but that recognition of what passes to avoid still developing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Burke with it. Curry meets him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Powell for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. From deep. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, KD owned the first half, but we suspected that might happen. He's had everything he's needed to be great for a long time, but that first championship, it just gave him more confidence to the best player possibly on the planet.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Seems like he had enough dunks in the first half to last him for the next 2 or 3, 4 or 5 games.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Kicks it out to Nowitzki, to the paint. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Mavs. Warriors leading by 21. Curry deciding where to go with it. Thompson inside the line. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Second, Luka Doncic.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Curry. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. Durant hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Brunson, guarded by Curry. To the right side. Nowitzki, the pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson from long range sinks the triple. Thompson's got 15.
And you can tell Thompson knows his role. He's out there to score. He loves to stay aggressive.
Here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nowitzki, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Doncic, defended by Durant. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. You know what, Greg? There may not be a more likable superstar in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, everyone loves Nowitzki.
And a large part of that is just Dirk plays the game with a smile on his face, it seems, at all times. His play style is one that is hard to root against, having so much skill in the body of a 7-footer. And it's one thing to be respected by everybody. It's another to be loved by everyone in that regard. And Dirk's, he's one of a kind.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell.
Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Curry kicks to Durant.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the shot falls short this time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Runs in the pass to Powell. Dallas again missing. Warriors leading by 22. To the paint. On the left block, connects, the jumper drops. And that's now 6 points here for Cousins.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Passes it to Cousins. Now Durant, guarded by Powell. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Brunson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Durant. And Cook subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Powell. Nice touch on the bank shot. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 20. Here is Cook. 7 points in the game. A 3-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. Harris with it. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Off the inbound. Doncic, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. 2nd shot opportunity. No good from Cousins.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Cook kicks to Cousins. Shoots over Powell. Cousins, the pass to Cook. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. From deep. Iguodala no good. Dallas has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Pass to Harris. Kicks it to Nowitzki. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his 1st free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Burke, he's checked in for Justin Jackson. And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Cook kicks to Cousins. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Iguodala. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Harris. And here's Livingston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And that one's good. Cousins.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agenda.
Here's Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Livingston, no luck. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Doncic passes to Burke. He kicks to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West?
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. Nowitzki outside. Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Good.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. On defense, the Mavericks. Here's Iguodala. He's got 6. The stupendous finish in traffic. Iguodala's got 8 points.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Livingston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Durant.
And the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Burke hits them both. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. Powell with the steal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, putting up about 25 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lee against Thompson. Lee kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Doncic has got 11 in the second half. Warriors leading by 18. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. With the fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 20.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. But Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. You don't know if he's picking them. I mean, that's about it.
Iguodala, no good. Mavericks trail by 20. Back to Burke. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. Burke's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And you look at Klay, not a care in the world.
Well, he's smooth. He has a carefree attitude. It helps in the locker room. I think it also helps him as a smooth shooter. I mean, even if he misses a couple, he's not thinking about it. He just keeps shooting.
Now, here's Burke. He's covered by Livingston. And there it is for him. Powell's got 6 points.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Thompson passes to Livingston. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Jerebko. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Livingston with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thompson misses. Thompson against Lee. And the pass to Burke. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Lee. Also, Trey Burke out there. Doncic out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Curry gets the bucket.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 16. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Jerebko kicks it to Looney. Left side Durant. Shoots over Doncic. And that one's good. Durant's got 25 points in the game. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Poked away. Pass to Jerebko. Inside. Outside for Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Here's Burke. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Durant. The shot that time, not on target. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here is Doncic. Over Durant. Dallas, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 19 points. This one for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
Lee dishes to Doncic. Thompson comes with the double team. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-2 run. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Burke. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Warriors leading by 20. Outside Curry. Powell pulls it in.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Count it, good.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Here's Brunson. He's covered by Thompson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Kicks it to Doncic. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. being that they're no longer a slew of 7-footers in their rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in the knock.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Looney passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie, he has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Thompson outside to the paint. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Such poise and control from the veteran. Green, superb at staying with the shot, even under duress.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Kerr. And there's the pass to Powell. Now Burke. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson right side. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Brunson, and that one's drained from the low block.
Kevin, they would love to see every possession in with a high percentage shot like that.
Inside. Back to Curry. From deep. Burke grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. C-Webb is someone who's been up for some of these. Do you feel the voting system is structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
First one falls for him. Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game for his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, it enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get on the wing and defend some guards.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the official. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Clay. You have to do more.
And Durant comes to help. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And then Durant with the dunk. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Jackson against Durant. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lee outside. He kicks it to Jackson. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none, but I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. No good from Lee. The Warriors' shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Cousins, the pass to Cook. Some solid defense from Harris.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Lee outside to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Now you have to check yourself when you're guarding Lee. He's constantly trying to get contact on his shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams.
Right.
That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Right wing. Here is Cook, guarded by Harris. Durant, no good.
Well, you can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Harris finds Nowitzki. Lee with the ball. Working on Jerebko. He gets stolen by Livingston. Pass to Cook. Now here's Durant. And there's the feed to Livingston. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Oh, and this is where Livingston makes his money. Tremendous mid-range game.
Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Harris looking it over. Pass to Nowitzki. A baseline J, and he hits the jump shot. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. A floater rejected by Nowitzki. Harris outside. And it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans. You've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain.
Sure.
Even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our off season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And, you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Looney passes to Iguodala. In the corner, Cook with it. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. And it's Iguodala missing. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. Here's Jackson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Iguodala. Here is Cook. Burke covering. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.